The internet is on fire because Brooke Bailey, never one to bite her tongue, has just stepped into the drama with a statement so bold, so unexpected, that it flipped the narrative surrounding Chrissy Lampkin's latest move on its head. For weeks, fans have speculated about Chrissy's next chapter. Rumors swirled about deals, betrayals, and even secret power plays behind the scenes. But nobody predicted Brooke would be the one to call it out publicly. When Brooke spoke, she didn't just comment. She tore the lid off the silence. She called Chrissy's move game-changing and something that nobody in this industry saw coming, instantly. Social media went wild. Was Brooke praising Chrissy? Was she shading her with backhanded compliments? Or was this the beginning of a much bigger storyline, one that threatens to pit allies against each other in a way we've never seen before? Fans are buzzing, insiders are whispering, and the industry is holding its breath. Because if Brooke Bailey is right, Chrissy's move isn't just a headline, it's a shift that could change the entire balance of power. But here's the real question. What exactly did Chrissy do, and why did Brooke feel the need to speak now? When Brooke Bailey speaks, she makes sure everyone listens. The Basketball Wives star has never been shy about stepping into messy situations. And her decision to comment on Chrissy Lampkin's latest move has the internet buzzing louder than ever. But before we dive into the firestorm she just set off, let's rewind the tape and understand why Brooke's words carry so much weight, and why her opinion on Chrissy's game-changing decision feels like the spark that could ignite an all-out war. Chrissy Lampkin, the original queen of reality. Dupra McChrisy Lampkin has been a cornerstone of love and hip-hop for years. Her relationship with Jim Jones always at the center of explosive storylines. From dramatic proposals to fiery fights, Chrissy has built a reputation as someone who doesn't back down and always plays the long game. She's been quiet lately, but when Chrissy moves, she moves with purpose. Fans know she doesn't make decisions lightly. And that's what makes this latest chapter so intriguing. So when whispers started that, quote, Chrissy was making a game-changing move, something tied to both business and personal power, speculation ran wild. Was it a new business venture? A shocking reality TV return? Or something much deeper that could flip the dynamics of Harlem's reality royalty forever? Enter Brooke, B-A-L-Y Brooke Bailey, on the other hand, is no stranger to calling out what others are afraid to say. Known for her boldness on Basketball Wives, she's clashed with castmates, exposed secrets, and dropped one-liners that fans still quote to this day. Brooke doesn't comment, she drops bombs, and that's exactly what makes her sudden decision to weigh in on Chrissy Lampkin's situation so fascinating. These two women aren't from the same show, but they orbit the same world of reality TV, a world where alliances shift quickly, reputations are fragile, and one public statement can start a chain reaction that changes everything. Their history of silence. Until UNOW hears what makes this even wilder. Brooke and Chrissy have never really been seen as allies or enemies. They've coexisted in separate lanes, never colliding publicly. Fans always wondered what Brooke really thought of Chrissy. Did she respect her OG status in the reality TV game, or see her as another woman clinging to a man's storyline? For years, Brooke stayed silent. And then suddenly, boom, she speaks out now, right when Chrissy makes a move being described as game-changing. Coincidence? Or calculated timing? The game-changing MOV. Oh, details are still swirling. Insiders claim Chrissy's move isn't just personal, it's strategic. Some sources say she's preparing to return to television with leverage that could shake the cast hierarchy. Others whisper she's lining up a business deal with Harlem roots that could redefine her image beyond Jim Jones' partner. Whatever it is, Brooke clearly thought it was big enough to speak on. And when Brooke Bailey calls something game-changing, fans know it's either a compliment hiding shade or a warning shot disguised as praise. Why Brooke's words matter? Let's be clear. Brooke Bailey doesn't talk just to talk. When she speaks on another woman in the reality TV space, it's either to align herself strategically or to cut that woman down before she gets too powerful. That's why fans are dissecting every word Brooke said about Chrissy. trying to decode whether she's being supportive or sliding in with a dagger hidden in flattery. And let's not forget, Brooke thrives in chaos. Every time she's been underestimated, she's turned it into a headline. So what's her angle here? Is she aligning with Chrissy for a possible crossover alliance? Or is she planting seeds of doubt before Chrissy's new move even takes root? The calm before the storm. What's certain is that Brooke Bailey speaking out has lit the match. Chrissy's fans are rallying, Brooke's fans are amplifying. And the rest of the reality TV universe is watching with popcorn in hand. Because when two outspoken women from different franchises suddenly get tangled up in the same headline, it's never just coincidence. Brooke's voice has elevated. Chrissy's game-changing move from a whisper into a viral moment. And in the world of reality drama, perception is power. By speaking out now, Brooke may have just shifted the balance before. Chrissy even revealed her full hand. The CLIFACAC here's where we're at. Chrissy Lampkin has made a move bold enough to grab Brooke Bailey's attention. Brooke has spoken, fans are speculating, and the industry is buzzing. But the million-dollar question remains, was Brooke showing respect or throwing shade? And most importantly, what exactly is Chrissy's move? And why is it shaking the table so violently that Brooke couldn't stay silent? One thing's clear, whatever comes next, it won't just be gossip. It will be a showdown. The second Brooke Bailey's words hit the blogs, everything changed. What was supposed to be Chrissy Lampkin's quiet, calculated power move suddenly exploded into the kind of drama reality TV producers dream about. Brooke didn't just comment, she lit a fire. And when the smoke cleared, it wasn't praise or solidarity that fans saw. It was the unmistakable spark of a rivalry brewing. Brooke's statement hits like a bomb. Brooke's exact words were short but sharp. What Chrissy just did, that's game-changing. But let's be real, a game-changing move doesn't mean you won the game. On the surface, it sounded supportive, but fans caught the edge in her tone immediately. That last line, it wasn't encouragement. It was a challenge. Twitter lit up with reactions. Brooke basically told Chrissy, "Congrats, but don't get too comfortable. That's not support. That's shade wrapped in a bow." Chrissy versus Brooke. Oh, I'm grabbing my popcorn. The clip spread like wildfire. It's plastered across Instagram blogs, TikTok edits, and even YouTube breakdowns. Within hours, hashtag Brooke vs Chrissy was trending. Chrissy breaks her salience Greasy, normally strategic about when and how she speaks, couldn't let this slide. On Instagram Live, she smirked into the camera and said, "Everybody want to talk about moves, but not everybody in the position to make them. Some of y'all watching from the sidelines. Stay there." Fans immediately linked the comment back to Brooke. The shade was undeniable. Chrissy had just drawn her line in the sand. One fan commented, "Chrissy basically said Brooke is a spectator, not a player. Yikes." Another added, "This about to be Harlem versus LA in reality." The social media SPL like within hours. Social media fractured into factions. Team Brooke fans argued that she wasn't wrong. Chrissy might have made a bold move, but that doesn't mean she automatically controls the board. Chrissy always talks big, but half her plans never last. Brooke just said what we all think. Brooke's track record proves she knows how to flip the script. Chrissy should be worried. Team Chrissy fans, however, weren't having it. Chrissy is a pioneer. Brooke wouldn't even have a lane if Chrissy didn't pave it. Brooke came in late and loud. Chrissy been making moves. The online feud was so intense that TikTok creators began staging mock debates, acting out fake reunion scenes where Brooke and Chrissy clashed face to face. Those clips went viral, with millions of views pouring in as fans laughed, argued, and speculated. Industry insiders weigh in behind the scenes. Insiders whispered that Brooke and Chrissy's sudden clash wasn't entirely unexpected. According to one source, producers from both Basketball Wives and Love and Hip Hop had been quietly floating the idea of a crossover special. They've been looking for a storyline big enough to justify bringing these women together. Now Brooke and Chrissy are doing the work for them. If true, this feud could easily become the foundation for a reality TV event that might shatter ratings records. The first twist in Alliance XBOSD, but here's where the plot thickened. Just when fans were settling into the idea of Brooke versus Chrissy, a new leak turned the entire narrative upside down. A shady Instagram blog dropped screenshots of alleged text messages between Brooke and Chrissy from just 2 weeks before the drama. The texts appeared to show the two women plotting together, laughing about shaking up the industry and making them all watch. One message allegedly from Brooke read, "They ain't ready for us. Let's flip the script and own the headlines." And Chrissy supposedly replied, "Facts. We'll give M something to talk about. Real bosses make real moves." Fans went feral. If the texts were real, then everything Brooke shade Chrissy's clapback. The social media storm could all be part of a calculated alliance to dominate the spotlight. The internet melted OWN, the reactions split again. Wait, so Brooke and Chrissy are secretly working together. This is a stunt. If this is true, they're geniuses. They just manipulated the entire internet. No. Those texts look fake. Somebody's stirring the pot. TikTok detectives zoomed in on the timestamps, font sizes, and battery percentages in the screenshots. Some swore they were doctored. Others insisted they were real. But the damage was done. The rumor of a Brooke-Chrissy alliance was too juicy to ignore. Chrissy and Brooke stay salient. Here's the kicker. Neither Brooke nor Chrissy addressed the alleged texts. They didn't confirm. They didn't deny. They just stayed silent. And in reality TV, silence speaks louder than words. Fans took it as proof. If it wasn't true, why wouldn't they shut it down? One fan tweeted, "This silence is screaming. They playing chess, not checkers. The CIFA so." Where does that leave us? On one hand, it looks like Brooke and Chrissy are on the verge of a full-blown feud, shading each other with every public word. On the other hand, the leaked texts suggest they might be teaming up behind the scenes, orchestrating the drama to grab headlines and maybe even land a crossover. Bag. The first twist has thrown the entire fan base into chaos. Are Brooke and Chrissy enemies, allies, or both? And if they are plotting together, what's the endgame? A joint empire, or the biggest reality TV betrayal of all time? One thing's certain. Brooke Bailey just took Chrissy Lampkin's game-changing move and turned it into a saga the internet can't stop watching. What started as Brooke Bailey's innocent comment about Chrissy Lampkin being a game-changer had spiraled into an industry-wide obsession. The shade, the clapbacks, the leaked texts, it all created a perfect storm. But now the question on everyone's lips was simple. Were Brooke and Chrissy secretly allies plotting to dominate? Or were they enemies locked in a fight that had just begun? The answer didn't stay hidden for long, because the next twist pushed this story from wild speculation into absolute chaos. The producers stepped in behind the scenes. Reality TV producers were salivating. According to an insider leak, both the Love and Hip Hop and Basketball Wives teams began scrambling to figure out how to capitalize on the Brooke-Chrissy saga. One email allegedly exchanged between VH1 executives read, "If these two are teaming up, we need cameras on them ASAP. This could be the biggest crossover since Joe's Line and Tammy went viral." Rumors even swirled that production teams offered a joint sit-down special, dangling six-figure checks for Brooke and Chrissy to air their drama or alliance on national television. Brooke breaks CHRACTR. Brooke poured gasoline on the fire when she went live on Instagram, speaking vaguely but powerfully. Y'all don't even know the half of it. People think they watching a rivalry. But sometimes the best way to win is to make them think you fighting. The cryptic statement drove fans into meltdown. Was Brooke confirming the alliance? Was this all staged? Or was she trolling the internet for clout? Comments flew across her livestream. She basically admitted the texts were real. No, she's just stringing us along. This is classic Brooke. Chrissy better watch her back. Brooke doesn't play fair. Chrissy's silence speaks VOL Miss Meanwhile. Chrissy refused to say a word. She posted outfit pics, a throwback with Jim Jones, and a quote meme that read, "Real bosses move in silence." That silence drove speculation into overdrive. If Chrissy had nothing to do with Brooke, why wouldn't she deny it? Why wouldn't she clear the air? Her refusal to speak became its own storyline, with fans dissecting every emoji, every caption, every like on her page. The shocking reveal, a leaked email when the internet thought this couldn't get wilder. A gossip site dropped what it called a leaked email exchange allegedly between Brooke and Chrissy's teams. The email, dated just days before Brooke's game-changing comment, appeared to outline a joint publicity stunt to dominate headlines. The alleged email read, "Chrissy makes her move. Brooke comments. The internet goes crazy. Phase 2, reunion tease." If authentic, this wasn't shade. It wasn't rivalry. It was a master plan. The internet IMPLO Twitter went ballistic. So they've been plotting this. We all pawns in their game. This is genius. They just played the industry like a fiddle. Nah, if this email is fake, somebody doing elite Photoshop work? But if it's real, Brooke and Chrissy deserve an Emmy. On TikTok, creators acted out Phase 2 scenarios, imagining Chrissy and Brooke walking into a reunion together, hand in hand, ready to face down the rest of the cast. The edits got millions of views in hours, only feeding the hysteria. Industry BACKLA such, but not everyone was impressed. Some reality stars lashed out, accusing Brooke and Chrissy of cheap stunts. One Basketball Wives alum tweeted, "If you got a fake beef or fake alliances to stay relevant, you already lost a Love and Hip Hop castmate," posted on Instagram. This industry got enough mess without people scripting drama for clicks. The backlash created a whole new debate. Were Brooke and Chrissy brilliant strategists or manipulative opportunists destroying reality TV's authenticity? Fans picked sides. AGAI, the internet split down the middle again. Team Alliance fans cheered. They're playing chess while everyone else playing checkers. Respect this. It's how you take control of your narrative. Iconic Team Authenticity fans booed. If it's staged, it's fake. We watch reality TV for drama, not to be manipulated. Chrissy lost all credibility if she's teaming up with Brooke for clout. The final curve, in part, for as if the email leak wasn't enough, a final curve dropped at midnight when an anonymous script Instagram page claimed to have a recording of Brooke and Chrissy on the phone, laughing about the chaos. The caption read, "When the puppeteers forget the mics are on," though the recording was muffled. Fans swore the laughter matched Brooke's voice, and the words they ate it up sounded eerily like Chrissy. The CLIFA's Phasian Giarso now. The internet is left asking, are Brooke Bailey and Chrissy Lampkin masterminds pulling strings in a genius alliance? Or are these leaks exaggerated, faked, and designed to tear them apart before they even reveal their plan? And if they are working together, what's the end game? A new show? A joint business? Or the takeover of two entire franchises? The escalation has blurred every line between shade, alliance, and manipulation. And with Brooke teasing Phase 2 and Chrissy sitting in silence, fans know one thing: the biggest reveal is still to come. The so-called game-changing move had already spiraled into leaks, speculation, and whispers of secret alliances. But when the alleged email and muffled recording surfaced, the entire entertainment world reacted like a bomb had gone off. Suddenly, it wasn't just fans arguing, it was celebrities, industry executives, and castmates from multiple franchises throwing themselves into the storm. And each reaction only added more fuel to the fire. Celebrities pick side. ECS started with a series of cryptic subtweets from hip-hop stars who've known both Chrissy Lampkin and Brooke Bailey for years. One well-connected rapper wrote, "Ain't nothing wrong with controlling the narrative. Some of y'all mad 'cause they played y'all instead of the other way around." Meanwhile, a popular R&B singer chimed in with shade so sharp it cut like a blade. "When you gotta stage a friendship for clout, That's when the check light on. Within minutes. The tweets were screenshot and blasted across every gossip page on Instagram. Reality TV castmates clap BACK from. The love and hip-hop side, one cast member couldn't hold back. On IG Live, she vented. "We out here bleeding real life, real relationships, real heartbreak, and y'all trying to turn it into a marketing campaign. Nah, that's not it." On the Basketball Wives side, an old frenemy of Brooke's took it even further, dropping a shocking allegation. This ain't new for Brooke. She been faking storylines. Y'all just catching on now? Fans flooded her comments with mixed reactions. Some called her bitter. Others said she was finally exposing Brooke's pattern of fakery. Producers are DIVI'd according to an insider leak. Even producers couldn't agree on how to spin the story. One camp believed Brooke and Chrissy had delivered reality TV gold, chaos, mystery, leaks, and non-stop conversation. Another camp worried the stunt would undermine the genre itself. One anonymous producer allegedly told a trade outlet, "If viewers start thinking everything's a setup, the magic is gone. Reality only works if the audience believes it's real, at least a little bit." Another producer, however, was reportedly thrilled. "We don't care if it's staged. The ratings don't lie. People are glued to this. Think that's what matters." The internet's OBSEZs, CON Twitter and TikTok turned into battlegrounds. Team Alliance fans turned Brooke and Chrissy into folk heroes. They flipped the script on the whole industry. Legends. Name another duo who made everybody talk with just one move. I'll wait. Team Authenticity fans dragged them without mercy. This is why reality TV is dead. Everything fake now. Chrissy went from being a respected OG to Brooke's puppet. Sad. Even bigger hashtags like #BrookeConChrissa Takeover and #FakeBeefRealBag trended for hours. Celebrity interviews turned into 5RW Arcasta. Drama even crossed into late-night talk shows. When a guest host asked a famous comedian what he thought about Brooke and Chrissy, his response was brutal. "Man, they out here acting like villains in a soap opera." Next thing you know, they gone revealed they long-lost twins or some wild mess. The audience erupted in laughter. But online, fans were quick to defend the women. Some said the comedian was dismissive of the genius behind their strategy. Others agreed, saying the stunt had turned them into caricatures. The industry power play theory is stunning. Theory began circulating. What if Brooke and Chrissy weren't just staging a scandal for ratings? What if they were angling for executive producer credits or even their own spin-off show? One gossip site claimed insiders revealed a pitch deck was being quietly shopped around, titled "The Takeover: Brooke x Chrissy." The supposed premise: two seasoned reality stars teaching younger women how to master the industry while flipping the script on producers. The idea set social media ablaze. Some thought it was brilliant. Others called it delusional. But the fact that people were even debating it meant Brooke and Chrissy's names stayed on everyone's tongues. The personal BACKLASH, not all the reactions were public. Behind closed doors, Chrissy's circle allegedly expressed concern. One source close to Jim Jones claimed, "Jim's not feeling it. He feels like this makes Chrissy look desperate, like she can't stand on her own. He's worried it damages her legacy." Meanwhile, Brooke's rumored associates claimed she was thriving on the chaos, telling friends they can call it fake all they want. "My name's everywhere, and that's the goal." The CIFA Fashangi Arnell. The question is whether this frenzy of reactions will strengthen Brooke and Chrissy's position or completely backfire. Will the backlash from castmates and industry peers turn audiences against them? Or will the attention, good or bad, be exactly the kind of fuel they need for their next move? Because one thing is clear: the industry has spoken. Some are furious. Some are impressed, but nobody is ignoring them. And as whispers of a spin-off and reunion bombshell grow louder, everyone knows the next reveal could either crown them as geniuses or expose them as frauds. The reactions had reached a fever pitch. Social media was ablaze. Producers were split and celebrities had picked their sides. It seemed like the storm couldn't possibly get any wilder. But then came the moment nobody saw coming, the final twist that turned this from just another reality TV feud into something historic. The leak that shook EVRYTHING late one night, just as fans thought the chaos was slowing. A leaked video clip began circulating online. The grainy footage appeared to show Brooke Bailey and Chrissy Lampkin seated at a private dinner, laughing over glasses of wine. But it wasn't the laughter that set the internet on fire, it was Chrissy's voice. Caught loud and clear saying, "They think we're beefing. Girl, wait until they see the next card we're about to play." The clip spread like wildfire. Screenshots were everywhere. Commentators lost their minds. Was this proof that Brooke and Chrissy had been orchestrating everything from the start? Or was the clip edited to make them look like manipulators? The uncertainty only fueled the frenzy. Chrissy's game-changing ANO and C. Anon instead of denying the leak. Chrissy shocked everyone by going live on Instagram. Her background was simple. No glitz, no glam. Just her sitting in a chair with piercing eyes and a sharp tone. She started calmly. "I've been quiet long enough. Y'all want to know the truth? Here it is." Then she dropped the hammer. Chrissy revealed that she and Brooke weren't just collaborating for headlines, they had secured a joint production deal with a major streaming platform. According to Chrissy, the deal was worth millions and would put them in the driver's seat. Not just as reality stars, but as executive producers of their own franchise. The live ended with Chrissy smirking and saying, "This was just the beginning." Fans went insane. Industry insiders scrambled to confirm the news. Some outlets claimed contracts were indeed being finalized. Others suggested Chrissy was bluffing to keep control of the narrative. Brooke's unexpected power MOVB. Before the dust could settle, Brooke Bailey dropped her own bombshell. Just hours after Chrissy's live, Brooke posted a cryptic Instagram story. "Never let anyone rewrite the story you built. Sometimes a queen's gotta check another." Industry in panic mode, Modi executives were reportedly furious that the supposed deal had been leaked so publicly. According to an alleged insider, calls were being made in panic. This wasn't supposed to go down like this. Now it's messy, and if they can't keep it together, the whole project could collapse before it starts. But others saw opportunity. A rival network allegedly reached out to Brooke directly, offering her a solo platform if she decided to break away from Chrissy. The final C I left fashion GR, so here we are. Chrissy claims she and Brooke are united in a groundbreaking move. Brooke hints she may be about to snatch the crown for herself. Fans are divided, producers are scrambling, and celebrities are fanning the flames. The only thing everyone agrees on: this isn't over. Because if Brooke really is plotting to sideline Chrissy, the betrayal would be nuclear. And if Chrissy's live was the real deal, then Brooke's post could be nothing more than a desperate bluff. Either way, the next reveal promises to shake the reality TV landscape to its core. As one fan perfectly put it, this is no longer about reality TV. This is war. And the scariest part? Both women seem ready for battle. And there you have it, family. A whirlwind of betrayal, power moves, leaks. And the kind of chaos only Brooke Bailey and Chrissy Lampkin could deliver. But let's be real. This story is far from over. The question now is, who's really pulling the strings? Is Chrissy telling the truth about a multi-million-dollar joint production deal that could change the face of reality TV forever? Or is Brooke quietly plotting to cut her out and secure the crown for herself? The leaked video, the cryptic posts, the insider whispers, every piece of this puzzle leaves us with more questions than answers. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Are you Team Chrissy, standing behind her bold declaration of partnership and vision? Or are you Team Brooke, believing she's about to pull off the ultimate betrayal and prove she was the mastermind all along? And more importantly, do you think this was all part of their plan from day one? Or has the alliance officially shattered before our eyes? Don't hold back. The juicier your opinions, the better. And trust me, we're going to be diving into every single comment because the fan theories are almost as wild as the drama itself. Make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Because if you thought this was explosive, wait until you see what's coming next. Word on the street is that another major player is about to step into this saga, and when they do, the whole game could flip upside down again. This isn't just reality TV anymore. This is survival